All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is Nicholas Sorsa with my partner, a.k.a. Ed McMahon, Nolan Carruthers.
Yeah.
And we're here for stair-step finals at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette, Colorado, about 8 miles north of Broomfield. And our first match today in our stair-step finals will be our 5th seed, Ely Henry. He lives right here in Lafayette. When he bowled the Amateur Bowlers Tour in the Seattle-Tacoma area, he was a 7-time champion, but this is the first time he's made the finals with us in the Denver branch, and he's taken on Ron Hall of Aurora. Been bowling with me for 5 years, a 2-time champion. You might have seen him a couple weeks ago. He finished 2nd. So this will be an interesting match. Ron, the heavy favorite as far as ability goes, 214 on tournament patterns, only gets 7 pins handicap up against Ely Henry, who gets 25. So there's a 17-pin advantage in his favor. And this weekend, once again, we're on ABT number 7, but we've cut it back 2 feet to 44. Scores are up just a little bit from last week. Last week it only took 51 to get in. This week took 77. And first frame, Ely left a baby split but did not convert. So he's 9 open in the first frame. This will be your first look at Ron Hall today. Ron yesterday finished city tournament in Colorado Springs. And from what I heard, he's leading doubles with Kenneth Reynolds and overall did quite well, which isn't surprising.
This is going to become the Ron Hall hour.
It could be. Or hour and a half. Man, good start. So once again, Nolan, I have to ask the question, did you make the cut this week?
No, I did not.
Did you hit the pay window this week?
I did slightly.
Slightly?
Very
okay.
Slightly.
So that means I'm going to have to buy dinner.
You have to buy dinner, pay my bill,
yeah,
at least the water bill.
Oh, let's not talk about water bills.
No, that's right. You
You heard
the
about
biggest
mine.
one of all time.
Oh, God. Yeah, that wasn't good.
No. Flooding for 5 days.
Oh, Lord. All right, frame 2. Well, let's get it.
Good shot.
Yes, nice shot. Funny part was on this pattern, as the bowlers, right-handers went further left with their feet and moved their target in around third arrow, the ball seemed to hook more with certain cover stocks.
I couldn't get off the nose.
Yeah, and Steve Roskelley was saying the same thing. Okay, Ely Henry tugs it a little bit, but gets the Joe Stepniak carry. Yes, Joe, we're talking about you again.
Do they still have a branch in Seattle?
Yes, they do. Nothing like it used to be, of course, with Norm Severingen, I believe his last name was. But Norm had the club for quite a long time up there and retired. Excellent tournament director. Nice. That was a beautiful ball, but leaves a 9-pin. That was a great shot.
How long has he been here?
Probably for the last 3 years. When he first moved over from the Seattle area, bowled with me fairly regularly, and then hadn't seen him in a while. And I think he was living down in Denver somewhere, and now he's living right here in Lafayette. All right, good shot. All right. So he had strike second, 9 spare, and a third. And Ron's working on a double, trying to eat up that 18-pin advantage, which should be pretty close to being done by now.
I missed the cut by 1.
Oh, in the first special entry?
And I'm
when it plummeted at the, 20? What were you?
28.
You were 28 and the cut
Right.
was 29?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, I do too. I'm blaming Jason Poole.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Good shot. Well, he's got deep enough. He's got the right ball in his hand. Three pretty good shots.
I bowled with Ron Wednesday night at Arapahoe.
Oh, in the NFL stretch.
Right.
That Mr. Vasquez team tore it up Wednesday night. Michael's team, high series for the night.
Oh, really?
They whacked it. They whacked it big time.
We did well.
frame number 4.
Wow.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
You can breathe now. Yeah.
When you get a break like that.
Oh, you got to run with it.
Yeah. Well, he will, too.
Oh, yeah. Next week at AMF North Glen, a house we probably haven't been to in about 15 years. Going to use this pattern again, but cut it 2 more feet. Nice shot by Ely. Good job. And we'll see how the scores correspond to that length on this pattern, and then we'll take a serious look at it. And pretty much this is what we're going to be using in February at the bowling stadium at South Point for our Winter Nationals.
Are other branches testing this, or just you?
I'd say probably myself, and I would assume Chicago, and possibly Salt Lake and maybe Southern California. That would probably be the 4.
So do you all get together and
Yes,
discuss it and look at scores?
Yep. Try to make it as fair as we possibly can. We don't want the scores outrageous, but we want them competitive, and that's the key. And my guess would be that next week the scores will be a little bit higher.
Right.
So we went from 51 to 77, and then we'll see what happens next week on 42 feet.
And that's a pretty high scoring house, too.
Yeah.
Glen is.
Nice shot. Good release. Excellent. All right. Didn't hurt himself with that pinfall in the first frame, but he couldn't get the double. But he's 69 in a 4th with a spare in a 5th. Normally that would be pretty competitive, but right now Mr. Hall is on zone stigma right now. He is locked in pretty good. Got away with the 4 shot.
On the left lane.
Went real high, kicked the 4 pin out.
Tugged that one.
Ooh.
He's
still carried. Well,
that's scary.
yeah, he's going to have to buy my lottery tickets. That's all there is to it. Now my wife hits 4 numbers again.
She did.
She is disgusting. I tell her, will you quit screwing around and hit the damn thing once? I can't get 2.
I hit 4 on Powerball.
Ooh.
And I missed the 2 I missed. I was 1 number off on both of them.
Oh.
I got $300. 1 more ticket would have paid me 40. 1 more number would have been 40 grand.
I could have done that. Yeah, that would have been nice. Ooh,
Got
that's
that
even
out.
better. Hold.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow. Wiggling 7. It looked too good. You know, that happens. So his streak is over at 5, but it's built a substantial lead here. He's up, let's see, 49 scratch, so he's up 31. But that's not insurmountable. Nice shot. Got a real good game, real simple approach.
He uses
everything timing, everything is.
He uses his strike ball for his 10 pin.
Yeah. Well, old school.
Yeah.
You know, kill your wrist and just throw like you normally do. Or my Gary Dickinson thing where years ago he told me to take my ring finger out and just lay it over the ball and just use basically these 2 fingers.
Did you?
It was awesome.
You did it.
Yeah, and he just laughed at me. No.
Worked too good.
No, because I'm too stupid. But yeah, that was a great little.
That is yeah.
Yeah, just that one little thing, and all of a sudden I'm making 10 pins all day, and I went, that's just too easy. How did I not figure that out?
So you can do that
myself?
or go to plastic.
Yes.
One of the 2.
Correct. You know, and I got my pink spare ball.
There you go.
Put that away.
There you go.
Stinky pinky, got to bring that out. You know. All right, can he double? Nice shot. All right, nice ball, Ely.
10 off.
Yep, took 10 off of that lead. So yeah, might be 21, but that's cool. Gives him a chance. You know, if he can string a couple more and Ryan opens, it's a whole new ball game. So nothing is determined yet. 5th place today with 5% of the mega putts, 266. That goes 316, 508, 966, and our winner today will take home 1831. Lofted
Looks
that a
good.
little bit. Wow.
Looked good
What a
all the
look.
way.
Got a great look in there.
I don't think he's missed on the right.
He has a missed period. Other than that high shot to carry.
I think he's carried everything on the right side.
Pretty much.
Don't confuse me.
Oh, God. And God only knows that doesn't happen.
No, not at all. I'm right on.
Please don't write into me. Just send everything to Scott Sledges.
Yeah, do that.
Care of Colorado Sports TV.
I don't want Scott letting me know what they say.
Well, what he'll do is he'll put a little journal together for you. You can use it like a family
I got
album.
enough journals. Good shot. Oh, that was a little flat.
It was going to be low flat. Didn't look like he got through it. Got kind of rounded a little early, but he was still right there.
And I left a lot of 8-10s today.
I saw the one that was crushed. There's 8-10s and there's double tap 8-10s. And that was a double tap 8-10. That was just a monster ball. I can't believe he left that.
I told Jason Schmidt I'm going home. I said,
That's when you know that the stars are not aligned. Boom. No problem. Okay. 178 in the 7th, spare in the 8th. He could shoot 259 scratch. Ely, on the other hand, he can shoot 238 scratch, 239 scratch. So it could go down to 250, 250 if they both punch. So this game far from over.
I like it.
Well, let's sit. Ooh. Well, okay. Looks like he was going to leave a 4-9, but he fortunate to trip the 4, leaves the 9. But at this point, he would have loved to have carry on top of it.
I missed by 1. I left the 1-2.
Oh, and chopped the 1 off the 2. 1 off the 2 for right-hander.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to say to yourself, how do you do that?
I moved 2 right with my strike.
Yeah, and you go right, which is what you're supposed to do.
And chopped it straight back and followed it with the ball. I just stood up there and cried. Nobody saw me. But at that time, I didn't think I was close to the cut.
Well,
but it turned out that
was the killer. Yeah. Well, it's set. Oh, ow. Right there. That's a killer. Big 4 in the 9th of all places.
So the Ron Hall show will continue.
Continues, yep. I wonder if he can ask the military if he can leave early.
There's probably some people that would like to see him go back to Korea.
Yeah. Don't you have another? Aren't you ready to go somewhere? Right?
Yeah. Aren't you AWOL?
All right, so poor Ely, 162 in the 9th. Best he can do is 192 and 25, 217.
Yeah. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. But the good news is he goes home with $266.
Absolutely. That's, man, is he going to look at another ball here? Or is he going to stay with it?
It's over.
Yeah.
But he's got such a great look. What I would do at this point is maybe just
3-2 or
something like that, and to see what his range is for carry. See if he's got, see what kind of OB he's got right.
It's probably only going to get higher.
And then he can shoot 259 scratch.
I think he did move left right here.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yes,
he was definitely deeper.
It's still
that's
flat.
A good idea. No, it's a good idea.
No, it is.
He's still got a good reaction. Awesome. Because as they start to bleed out, he already knows where he's going and what ball he's using, where he's playing. Good idea. For those of you at home, if you're in match play like this, the match is over. But now you're either going to try something, look at what your range of carry potential is, change.
Just look at it, not change, but maybe look at it.
Change balls, change a way to get to the pocket.
I think he's pretty good on the right one. He's pretty, but the left lane has kind of been flat on him.
So he could shoot 239.
God, his handicap just keeps dropping.
Yeah,
dropping.
he's already up to 214 tournament average, which is that's pretty damn good on this stuff. He's probably in the top 10 to 15 as far as average on all
And
these
he bowls
patterns.
every house. He doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't pick. Okay.
Still just a little
238.
flat. Just, you know.
238 scratch, 245 with handicap. Great start.
Derek Schishler's next.
Yep. One of the few, in fact, and we have 2 non-champions in the field today. Derek and Seth Adams.
But everybody's in the mega.
Everybody's in the mega.
Derek bring his sister with him today?
And it's not his girlfriend.
That's right.
And it's not his sister. It's Mama. There we go. Of course, Phil Bull always carries. 182 for Ely. Actually not bad under normal circumstances. 207 with handicap. But he'll go home in 5th place with $266. We're going to step aside, take a break for editing purposes. We're going to see our third-seeded player, Derek Schissler, come in our next match. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here on Colorado Sports TV. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette. Nick Lasorsa, along with my partner Nolan Carruthers, for match number 2. Ron Hall, our winner of match number 1 over Ely Henry, taking on our third-seeded player Derek Schisler out of Thornton. And yes, those of you that know that Schisler name, of Les Schisler and Roger Schisler and Ricky Schisler and John Schisler, all out of Brighton, all bowlers.
Aaron,
yep. We got a bunch.
Nice.
All right, good start. And Derek's got a 32-pin advantage over Ron. Starts out with a strike, which is cool. Let him think about it right out of the gate here. Derek, one of our non-champions in the finals. He's had a second-place finish so far. Been bowling with us for about 3 years.
He's had quite a few finals.
His game has gotten very, very good in the last year and a half. He was very, very robotic, and
right.
You could tell people were trying to teach him
right.
to get better. And he's probably raised his average probably 15, 18 pins in the 2 years that he's been with us. So he's up in the 170s now, but when he came in, he was barely 150 average player and got very, very
you can tell.
Good, yeah. Much better.
Same ball, same line, same gut shot.
And same reaction.
Yep. On that lane.
Yep.
That left one's been flat.
Yeah.
He never changed nothing either. I mean, when he looked, I didn't see him do anything different on the left. But
like I said,
230 something, you know what you're going to change.
Yeah, shake that off. Yeah, he did get, like we talked about in the 10th frame when the match is already over, he did move further left. And,
on that last shot.
And again, it ball pretty much did what it did before.
Yep.
Just couldn't quite make the corner, so leaving him a flat 10. But he's pretty much, I think he cut the distance in where he was and where he moves. So let's see what happens.
High.
As long as it doesn't snap at the very end, it's a great angle, and he's got great carry. Even though people go, "Oh no, it's just blows straight back."
And that was high, but it did. Everything 10 in the pit.
Yeah. I'd love to have that problem.
You just wonder, when it's going to change.
Yeah.
Like 2 more frames.
Unfortunately, when it does, it's going to be
right.
a monster. It's going to go right through the face, but hopefully it won't get to that point. All right, frame number 2.
Wide.
Okay, you knew that one was not going to quite get back, even though he a little bit slower ball speed than Ron, obviously, but he kind of twirled it.
A little over the top on it.
Yeah. But again, Derek, I know that Craig Cooper has been working with him for, most recently, trying to get him a little bit more fluid. Release is pretty good.
Well, he is pretty fluid.
Good.
Nice shot
good on
there.
a spare. Yeah, it was excellent. 10-pin conversion.
Hasn't lost any ground.
Mm-mm.
Well, 10 pins, I guess.
Yeah, 1 Ron's double, but again, still. So he's still up 22. And once again, we're in a bowling center. It's the calm before the storm. Get it. There it is.
Nice
See?
shot.
That one rolled up real nice for him. So he likes 17.
Ron
Mr.
likes
Hall
18.
loves 18, so this ought to be interesting. And again, trying to break through and become a champion. And our tournament leader, Seth Adams, looking to do the same. Seth, I believe, also out of Thornton.
Ron,
check my notes here. Yeah. We got 2 Thornton boys in here today. Our second seed, David Schlehuber, out of Fort Collins, near Greeley.
That's
nope.
High. That's that same
and it carried
shot.
Again. God, when he let that ball go, I said, "Oh, that's inside his target. That's never going to hold." Wow.
It was the same as 17. It finished the same.
How would you like to have that kind of room?
Oh, I'd love that.
And carry on top
in.
of it. Yeah, I'd move in. How much you want for this pair? Yeah, give me 17 and 18. I'll put it in my basement. I used to tell that to Greg Wabham at Green Mountain. He owned 3 and 4. That boy, he would throw 3-4 honor scores a year on that pair. I said, if they ever demolish this place, just grab 3 and 4, put it in your house.
A little more room.
Wow. Nice. Here we go. Starts out with another 4-bagger.
Yep. The ladder ahead of him.
Now Derek in the
Climb
double
the
here
ladder.
would help. And, because he, like you said, his look on 17 for him is better. So if he can get this one here on 18, he could technically give himself a 3-bagger.
I think he just missed on that last one. He was
he
drifted
kind of
right.
got out of it a little bit.
That one's a better shot.
And, ooh, went across, but he almost carried it. Leaves a 6. So now he's up 12.
Split the difference between those two shots.
Exactly.
Stay clean.
Well, clean's the key for the bowlers with the handicap advantage. Let the better player.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that was
Shake
that
it
was
off.
pulled in, right out of the gate. 68 and a fourth.
How many titles does Ron have?
Ron has 2.
And they're this year.
Yes. Well,
I think they're this year.
within a year and a half of each other. Yeah. Because Ron had to do his Korea thing for a while.
He's had a couple seconds
Yep.
in the last
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And a little bit better. Nope. Did the same thing. Leaves himself 6 again.
Does he look like he's tightening up a little?
His his arm swing is not as fluid.
No.
He wants to be more of a guide than a release now because of pressure. But still,
Cover this
not
up
bad.
here.
And again, he's made great strides in his game. He really has. There you go.
There you go.
Very nice.
Oh.
Well, he was
Yeah.
thinking if the 7's there, I'll take that too. It's all right. Again, not bad, but the train still has Ron Hall's name on it. If he keeps doing this, we're gonna have to change his pattern completely.
Well, I don't know if it'll matter with this guy, the way he's been bowling.
Well, I can do.
Well, yeah.
I can get out the
could
spray
ruin a lot
gun,
of
and
people.
I could damage some serious reputations there. Start at the pin and come this way.
Got that out good.
Nice
shot.
What a great reaction.
He's solid.
Ron subbed for Susie Thomas Friday night at Holiday.
Oh, I bowled next to him. He shot nearly shot
shoots
300.
299.
Yep. Left 10 pin. No, 7 pin. I think it was a 7 pin.
Yeah, 7 pin. He goes 180, 299, 2 something for 7.
Right.
Yeah, shake that off. Yeah.
We were both in brackets, and I got through 20 the first game. He didn't get through any.
No, he didn't get through any.
Then he shoots 299,
Right.
and I went like 180 and got knocked out of all of them.
Oh, God. All right, 6th frame. Let's see if he can keep it going. This is what stopped him the last time. Ooh, didn't expect that. Wow, 5-7 on a 5-bagger. I thought that ball looked just as good
I
as the
thought
others.
so too.
But obviously it hit flat and deflected. It was 5-pin never had a chance there of moving.
I'd had the same thing today, the same shot. Left the 5-7.
And actually, this is a
And
very
it killed
easy,
me. It just
very
killed
easy split to make. It's for righties. It's 2 left with your feet and throw your strike ball, and you'll make it pretty much 70-80% of the time, just like that. Just like that.
Called by Nicholas Sorsa.
Unfortunately, because yes, I have left that more than I want to remember, but I've gotten very good at making it.
But yeah, you're right.
It is very easy. So the train has pulled into the station. We're not in the express mode yet, but we'd like to see Derek get something going here. He's still in the match. Oh, he leaked it. Will it come back? Now see, the last 2 shots, the ball went through the face. Crossover, so he kind of looped it a little bit, and you really don't want to do that. You want to stay under the ball, make the move with your feet, or throw it a little bit harder, change equipment.
Well, it just seemed like after the 4th frame, he just tightened up. His
well,
arm,
he's looking at the numbers.
But it's all right.
Yeah, he'll learn. little bit better.
Nice
And
shot.
nice shot. Very nice. Okay, he's down 54 scratch, but he's got 32. So he's only down 22. No big deal. 4 frames to go. That's still anybody's game. Somebody have to take medication?
That would be me.
Ah.
Brooklyn?
No. Why not?
Did I call that?
Yes, you did.
Hey, it's not easy to do this.
I'm glad you've been practicing. I know, I really am.
I had it all the way.
You did call it from the press box.
Yes, I did.
You know. Hey, maybe that's the one he needs to.
Yeah. Well,
go.
and the washout, he covered that.
Yes,
There's 2
very good.
positives
Yes,
right there.
absolutely. Striking the 7th. Boy, if he could get something going here in the 8th and 9th. Put a little charge into
Absolutely.
Mr. Hall here.
Tug that one. Yep.
And 4-9. Wow.
Now this tightens things up.
Sure. Yep. And he
Ron's
tugged it.
talking to himself.
Well, he knew it.
Yeah. That's exactly what he said. Tug that one.
And again, and he knows also that he's actually thrown maybe 2-3 shots not to his liking, but was very fortunate to carry. And
He's
this
been
time-
flirting with this.
Yeah, he has been flirting with it. You're right. And you talked about it. When
Yeah.
it starts to dry up a
Yeah.
little bit, what was high flush is now going to be through the face, and there you go.
This is not quite as easy as the other
No.
one.
Oh,
That's
he
close.
just missed it. Just missed it. That was close. Okay, so he's opening the 8th. No, opening 7th. 164. And this will be Ron's 8th frame. Now,
It's interesting.
now Mr. Schisler happens to throw
His-
1 or 2 here.
His mom's giving him a
We
little
got
talking
ourselves
to.
a ball game.
Sister. I don't want to get slapped. That's high too. Wow, that's
Look at
that same.
Great, it's a great angle.
God, it's just like if he's
Yeah.
one board left, he's going to be 4-9.
You keep saying to yourself, "Oh my God, it's going to
Yeah.
be high. It's going to be high." And just bang.
It just sets.
Now you know Rhonda doesn't care that, of course, that's his mom, but
Right.
you know she's tired of being called his girlfriend,
Right,
and
right,
his sister.
right. Oh, she.
We're going to say goodbye to Annie McGee. She's going to go back to Vegas and
12
get my
days?
money.
8 days.
What?
She's been here next weekend.
You're going to be here next weekend? What do you
She's
mean, maybe
lying to
not?
you. She's going to bowl North.
Well, after you get my money from Sam's Town and
Nice
from South
shot.
Point, come back.
She's going to be at North
You
Glen,
have a safe
Nick.
trip.
She's going to bowl North Glen.
Good.
You're bowling
Good.
North Glen, right? Next week.
I might not be able to because just depends on the tax.
All right. All right, Ann. Bye-bye. All right, bye-bye.
What a sweetheart.
Yes. That shot was a great shot.
Oh, he did get the double.
It was a great
See,
shot.
Ann always
Well, she can do
demands
that.
my
She can do
attention.
that.
She's a sweetheart.
I was focused.
Come on, get another one. Get another one. Oh, it's going to go
Touch
left.
your headband.
Okay. All right. 5-9. But, you know, he's in the ball game here, folks. You know, remember, we're going to add 32 pins on top of that scratch score you're looking at. He can actually shoot deuce scratch, which would give him 239. That's a run for
he's
run.
definitely in this.
Oh, yeah, he's in it. Absolutely. Especially if Ron doesn't get the first one here in the 9th.
Don't chop
Don't
it.
do it.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to
Scary.
call that one,
That's
too.
scary.
All right, so he gets the spare, so he's got 152 in the 8th with a spare. He can actually shoot 202, scratch, plus 41, plus 39 for 241. And if Ron cheats it, he goes obviously 254, but we're in the 9th frame here. If he doesn't strike here, this game gets very, very close.
244, isn't it?
Well, 254. 64 open in the 7th. But he does get the strike. So now he can go
244.
190, 220, 250. Yep, 254. And 7, 261. Got to remember what scores you're looking at.
I got you.
Yeah, they add differently as we go through. That was a sleeper game. 13-12, Seattle over Dallas. They'd have to wake up half the people, tell them to go home, game's over.
Poor Dallas.
No, I never say poor
No,
Dallas.
well.
I'm from Philly. There's no such thing.
Ouch.
Nice.
It's just set.
That was big ball.
It's just
big ball. Now it seems like he's got a better look on 17 now.
You're right.
So here we go.
Can he shut Derek out?
Let's see. If he doesn't get this one, he's got 223. He can shoot 243, 250. And no, yeah, Derek can only shoot 241 only.
Yeah.
So basically, this matches. He's got a big count here. It doesn't have to be a strike, and he's got enough to advance. But it hasn't been easy, even though he's throwing a ball good. So far, his two opponents have given him a fairly good match here.
Got that out.
Wow. Yep, 224, 254 here.
So 261.
261. Derek gave him a good battle, though.
Yeah. Had that little lapse in the middle.
Yeah. So Derek goes home in 4th place today with $316. Not a bad day at the office.
Still not looking at nothing else, so he must be happy with what he's doing.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, no lie. Okay. So Ron Hall, 238 first game scratch. I believe 253 this game. 260. He's going to advance to meet our second seeded player, David Schlehuber, out of Fort Collins. And I think Dave's looking for title number 3 as well.
Well, nice tournament, Derek.
Yep. Yeah, so Ron Hall and David Schlehuber, both 2-time champions. They'll be bowling each other in this semifinal match. Derek finishing up here. Oh, that was
close.
Good. Yeah, good try. So he shoots 177, 216. Not bad. But he's going to take home $316 for 4th. We're going to step aside once again for editing purposes. We'll come back for our semifinal match. That'll be Ron Hall against our second seed, David Schlehuber, in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for our semifinal match here at Cold Creek Lanes in Lafayette. Nicholas Sorsa, Nolan Carruthers. We're looking at David Schlehuber out of Fort Collins. Yes, that name rings a bell to you. He's got older brother Jeff, who now has won 3 titles to David's 2. So
Got a little
in the
war
sibling
going.
rivalry,
Yeah.
he needs this one to tie him.
And where's Jeff now? Where's
That's
the love?
a good question.
Where's
yeah.
the love?
Now Tony's here. The dad's here. Tony's looking for cash. He's looking for a little love. Tony's no dummy. And
That flat 10.
he liked it. He liked it. Leaves a 10. He'll.
I'm sure if Jeff's out there right now, he's pulling for him.
Okay.
I gotta say that.
Okay. All right.
Gotta be
Yeah, they do.
politically correct or
Nah,
whatever
they're-
the heck you call it.
You know how brothers are.
Yeah, exactly.
As you're growing up, you want to kill
Yeah.
each other, and then
It doesn't change
after a
much.
while, well, sometimes. Nice shot. Okay.
So Ron's climbing the ladder.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing, over the years, my brother and I are 3.5 years apart, which when you're in your teens is a huge
Yes.
difference. You're looking at senior, freshman type of thing. And, obviously as you grow older and families and all that stuff.
The gap narrows.
Oh, yeah. Now I tell people he's my older brother.
Yeah, sure. I do the same thing. My brothers hate me. This is my older brother.
Nice. Wow, that was nice off his hand.
And what you said, he's locked over here now.
Incredible.
Well, that's where he was locked, isn't it? 18.
Well, but
18's
he
been his
lost
way.
it for a little while. But you know what? He made a move, and boy, that
Same ball.
just set up.
Yeah.
Wow, we might have to steal that from him if he's balling against us on Wednesday night. Force him to use like a house ball or something. He'll probably still beat us.
Yeah. He shot 907 Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he had a rough night.
Right, yeah. I gave him a run.
Frame number 2, boy, he's really deep on
Yes.
17 now. Look at that! Look at that
Shot.
ball reaction, though. And that's another thing that most league bowlers that are right-handed, the classic line is, look, the lane's blowing up. You need to move left. And what I really laugh about it when I hear, well, I did. I said, okay, so you moved once and you're not allowed to move anymore, right? The nosebleed gets ugly as they start going further and further left. But you got to do it. And they're just not used to playing that deep because they can't believe it. The ball's going to react,
Don't trust it.
But it's hysterical. I go, so there's a wall here, right? You can only move 3 left, and that's it. That's as far as you're going.
Go, Brookie.
All right. Well, could have been worse. Leaves himself to baby split. And gee, Ron started out with a double.
Imagine that.
I'm shocked.
Both games he started with
Think
the
we'll
first
go
4.
Or 5.
Did he have 5 in one of them?
Yeah, he went.
The first game.
Yeah, it was 5-bagger,
Then
10-pin.
Yeah.
And 5-bagger, 5-7, and made it, of course. And you got to shake that stuff off. All right, going with a spare ball. I don't know if it's going to get up. Nope. All right. So he's open. He's got 27 in a second. And again, with the Hall Express in full gear here.
It definitely is.
Opens are not something you want to do. Meanwhile, lurking to our right is Seth Adams out of Thornton, bowls out of Brunswick Zone, Westminster. Him and his wife Kim, one of our newer couples that have joined us. I think they've been bowling with us for 3-4 months. First time for Seth in the finals. The sweet part about that is he's sitting there and he's already made almost $1,000. Oh, he couldn't get that 10.
That looked good from where I could see. Cover it up.
Yep. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember what high school is up in Fort Collins. Is it Legacy?
No, Legacy's in Westminster.
Okay. The high school in Fort Collins. Name some high schools in Fort Collins. No.
Dave.
Okay. You haven't hit it yet. I'll remember, but he's the wrestling coach there. Okay. Fossil Ridge? Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Fossil Ridge. All right. Did somebody not take their medication, or is that you again? Okay. I'm just checking. I'm hearing a ding. I didn't know if it was a dinner bell or what.
It's ESPN. They're getting a hold of me.
Yeah.
What you don't know.
And, oh. Wow. Double and 710.
Well, you know, that's a big break for Dave because he's marked
Oh,
once.
yeah, he's got 2 opens, first 3 frames.
So he
That'll
needs to
stop the-
take advantage of that.
Sure. But he's already lost 19 of his
Right.
28 handicap advantage. But the nice thing is he's still up. And, yeah, see what you got. Okay. 55, 56 in the third when it opened. So Dave's still up 8 pins. That's the good news. Bad
And
news
he's
is there's
fortunate.
7 frames
Yeah.
left.
He's fortunate.
Yeah, very fortunate. Have 1 mark at 3 frames and still up. That'll work. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, and Seth is also our closet lefty on the finals day.
So you had 1 master today in the finals.
Yep, that was it. You're looking at it.
Oh, that's a
nice shot. All right, double 710 strike.
Yeah. Had a good time with them Wednesday with Ron and Jason Poole. Jason's
Well,
not-
you have to with Jason.
he
That's
has
a
my spare
no-brainer.
ball. He told me he would bring it to you yesterday.
Of course. No.
If he'd have called, I'd have went and got it. I'm blaming him because
Well, and then I can understand where he says, okay, it's a little late. I got to go to work. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow.
yeah, yeah.
No show. We're gonna start calling him Jason No Show.
Jeez, where's the love?
Yeah. Well, that was real high
really
crossed
high.
over. Yeah. Lucky just to leave the
He hasn't
16.
found his groove on this
No.
pair ball. Close.
Well,
on
and
that.
again, when you open 2 of the first 3 frames, that rattles you. There's no comfort there.
No.
Let's get this spare. Move on, Mr. Schlehuber. Plenty of time. That looks pretty good.
That'll work.
Of course not. Because we did the Drew Highland thing. You didn't do the Drew Highland thing.
You didn't go for the 10.
Try to chop it, and you would have made it. But no.
Is that what Drew says?
Yeah.
Try to chop it?
Yeah, he says try to chop it. You'll always make it. You gotta believe him because I chopped the damn 6 off the 10 more times than anybody.
Well, I chopped the 1 off the 2. I mean, Drew, tell me what to do with that.
I think what he would tell you is, can you get in like a 50 and over softball league or something?
I'd love to.
No, so would I. To be
As soon as
honest
I
with
turn
you.
50, I'll check that
Okay.
out.
Yeah, let me know when that happens, will you?
Get it out of there. There you
All
go.
right, there we go.
You play if I do?
Sure.
Oh,
No, I
don't
would.
tempt me.
I'd love
Oh,
to.
man.
The last time I played competitive softball, if you want to call it that,
No, it is.
when they had softball country years ago.
I played all those fields.
And that's when I was in my,
terrible.
I know, I was in my 40s, and one of the members in the club had a barbershop. It was called the Mad Hatters. And he needed a couple guys because they were going to be short. He said, do you play? I said, yeah, I played all the time. He says, well, what do you play? I said, well, first base, any
Right,
outfield
right.
position. You just like, I'm left-handed, so I can't really play short, second, or whatever.
Good ball.
And so he doesn't tell me it's a doubleheader.
Oh,
So I played the first game. I'm out.
7 innings.
We're doing the umbrella, in the outfield,
Yeah.
whatever. Win the first game. 45 minutes till the second game.
Oh,
Every tendon, ligament, and muscle in my legs went.
that's not right.
So in the second game, I was the catcher.
I would
in
be,
a
yeah.
standing position. Because if I'd have gotten down in a squat
You wouldn't have
position,
got up.
I'd still be
You'd
there.
still be there.
Yeah, there'd be Labradors and all kinds of dogs all over me, And then at that time I said I am announcing my retirement because I couldn't get out of bed the next day.
No. If you'd have played right back to back, you'd have been
Yeah,
all right.
I would have.
Good shot.
Nice. There you go. So Ron Hall double 710 3-bagger.
You should be able to sue somebody for that.
It
That's
was not pretty.
right.
The funny part was my wife says to me, are you going to get out of bed? And I looked at her and said, I've been trying for the last 25 minutes. It was ugly.
Oh,
So I announced my
God.
retirement back then. But, you know, I
Yeah.
can be like Michael. You know, I can
No,
come back.
We
you know.
could do that.
But, hell, that was 20-some years ago.
I'd have to go to second. Well, I don't know. I don't know how fast they run. I think I'd have to go to second. A shallow second.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Wow, that didn't look that bad. 4, 6, 7. Didn't like it. Well, he was surprised, and I was a little bit. The only difference that if that should ever happen, and for those of you out there looking for two old farts who used to play softball, you know, pretty good, we need notice because we got to get in shape. I got to get my legs in shape, or I'm going to be pinging everything through the moon, man. Are you kidding me? They could take me in an emergency room, and everybody would just start laughing. They go, I haven't seen cramps and shit like that happen, and you can't believe.
And he's playing first base. Look at this guy. He's a
Or he's
mess.
standing up behind the plate.
I could be the best cutoff shortstop in the game.
There you go.
That's all I'll be.
It actually was a lot of fun. Nope.
Softball country was
3-6-10.
tough. They never drug. They never quit playing, so they never drug the fields. They were always rough.
I couldn't tell you what field it was because they had a bunch of them, but the outfield in the first game was like I was playing in a farm field. I had to watch for
it was
little holes, and
It was brutal.
it was not good.
The infield was just brutal. That'll work.
The only thing I didn't like about it, you know, because every softball league has its little intricate rules. You couldn't hit a home run. There was an out.
Well, the ball they used.
Well, yeah, they used restricted flight ball, of course. But I didn't think the fences were that.
What?
You know,
270?
I thought they were pretty short, actually.
I think
I
260,
couldn't tell you.
270. Yeah, they
And,
weren't that long.
I hit a rope. I mean, I hit a rope, and it almost went out. And I'm ticked because I'm at second.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy says, "Wow, you're lucky." I said, "What do you mean I'm lucky?" He said, "Yeah, if I'd have gone over, you were out." I'm like, "Wait a minute, we got to talk about
Yeah,
this."
that's not
Nice.
nice shot.
Wow, he is just boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. You know, he's might have made maybe 4 bad shots so far.
Maybe
in
4.
2.5 games. Yeah, incredible. He is on a mission. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm 61. Nolan only admits to 50.
No.
What do you admit to? 49?
52. No,
Oh,
I'm-
52. Wow, I'm impressed.
Thank
So
you.
that AARP card is in effect. Nice shot. So if you need a 61-year-old and a quasi 52-year-old in your league next spring, don't forget to think about the two of us because we'll be laughing. Just give us enough time to get in shape.
We might surprise him.
Well, that we could.
He tugged that baby.
Oh,
Just never looked comfortable today.
yeah, 3, 5,
Not-
6. No, he
not
really
here.
hasn't.
No.
He really hasn't.
And Ron's just singing along, which doesn't help your
No,
psyche.
no, it doesn't. No, right now he's in. Let me. How many frames I got left? And let me get out of here as quickly as I can.
Let me take that $500
But
bucks.
yeah,
and heck yeah,
exactly. All right, good spare. So he can shoot 170 scratch, 205, but Ron's on another 260 pace this time. So he goes 238, 253, could go 266. You know, it's a shame he doesn't adjust fast, you know.
Not exactly.
He's going to shoot about 760 for his first 3. Oh, so he can't get the 4-pin. All right, so Mr. Schlehuber is going to take 3rd place today, but he does take home $508.
How do you go against Ron today? I mean, it's just
Without weapons, I don't know.
he's on.
Yeah, he sure is.
He's been on for a while.
Yep. Yeah, he's in a nice groove right
Yeah.
now. All the good players will tell you, everybody gets into a zone. The difference is some people's zones only last
For a week or two.
and some last for a month or whatever.
Two.
He's in one of those
Yes.
zones right now. He really is.
Great shot. And I don't know if he looked at anything there. I didn't see anything different.
I don't think he has to. To be honest with you, you got to be happy. 266 possibility. Ron Hall up in the 10th frame, match number 3. He's got 8 strikes and a 7-10. Other than that, he's in the ultimate cruise control. First ball to 10th.
Nice
Looks
shot.
good. And it is. Nice shot. He is just... Actually, all Dave Schleyer was asking me if he could see it on an instant replay. All you got to
Just
do is
watch the
watch
next shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just watch the next shot.
Wow,
You'll see it.
amazing.
Just on the wrong side of history today.
Yep. And of course, Jeff's at home. Jeff's at home going, dude, you're still one behind.
Yeah. No, I'm not one behind. I'm tied.
Oh, you're
I
tied.
don't count doubles.
Oh, you don't count
Okay,
doubles.
Jason Poole the second.
Yeah, here we go. There we go.
Doubles.
Oh.
Jeff, doubles counts.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Too bad, so sad.
Yeah. Kind of sounds like sour grapes from a brother. Doubles,
of course.
Trying to take a
Yeah.
title from Jeff. It's not going to work. I think Eddie Junkins has 6 titles. They're all doubles. You're going to give him 3?
Yeah, because people go, it's a half.
Yeah. Well,
So,
no,
Eddie, you got 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, Eddie, your shirt's been ready for a month. I keep dusting it off. Get your butt in here, pick it up. All right, great game. 255, 262.
What did he shoot? 7 what?
He shot 746
Shake
for his
that
first
off.
3. Yeah. Hey, he's only averaging 248, 249. There we go.
Absolutely.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Now that the match is over, Dave drills the lane. It's the old FBAC thing.
It's the
Phil
bowling.
ball
it's the-
always carries.
Yeah, I'm a believer in bowling gods.
Oh,
I totally-
please. Oh, yeah.
They will mess with you, and they'll bring you back. They're bringing Dave back.
They change bait.
No, it's crazy.
They're real.
I'm going to come back as one of them. You can walk the concourse up here.
Oh, yeah. And he pulled it, leaves 3-6-10, but unfortunately, Dave's only going to shoot 140 something. And he was never comfortable. But again, when you got a guy that's got such a great look, and it's hard not to see what he's doing, even though obviously he can't control your game, and you can't control his
No.
game. But when your opponent is just on fire, it's hard not to
You just
notice.
hope you can put some
Yeah.
pressure somehow,
Okay, so 184 with handicap for David, but he goes home in 3rd place, $508. When we come back, you're going to see our championship match. It's going to be Ron Hall against our tournament leader, Seth Adams. Again, you're watching the ABT here on Colorado Sports TV at Coal Creek Lanes and Lafayette, and we'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa, Nolan Carruthers here for our championship match at Coal Creek Lanes in Lafayette. We have Ron Hall blowing up through the field, 748 scratches first 3 games. He's up against our tournament leader, Seth Adams, making his first appearance with us in the stair-step finals today. Seth out of Thornton. Seth is the higher seeded player. He's elected to lead the match. So they're going to shake hands, and we're going to begin. And second place today at $966, and our champion today will win $1,831. Seth obviously looking for title number 1, his first appearance in the top 5. And Ron Hall looking for his 3rd. Lefty-righty.
He goes 240, 250. He shoots 1,000.
Disgusting. Oh, we give him $1 a pin.
Man.
We get a discount. All right. And there we go. It was a great shot.
Great shot.
That was a great shot. Seth is like you. He's been in the trucking business for 20, 30
Is that
years.
right?
Yeah.
Last week I had one of the best weeks I've ever had.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Hang
Spare
on.
ball? Nope. Okay, we're going to have to make a change there.
All right, makes sense. You are now set on the court. 15 minutes of practice.
Ron's really tight, making jokes, in between.
Yeah, he's tight. Yeah, right. It's like an elastic
Got a
band.
ticker running on me.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Loosen up, Ron.
Yeah, really. Lighten up, Francis.
There it is. Ooh. Now that one jumped.
Yeah.
That was 4-9 and 4 kicked.
Yep, same thing. Kicked out the 4, left the 9. Yeah, that was like the Stripes movie with Bill Murray when they're in the barracks. And that psycho guy. And don't you guys call me Francis or I'll kill you. And the sergeant goes, lighten up, Francis. Ron's got to lighten up.
I'll bet you he makes a move on this right lane next.
Sure he will.
Because that really took off.
If he liked the shot, if he hit his target and it,
Yeah, I think
and
he
it
hit
walked
it.
on him, then he's got to make a move. Okay.
I liked it.
All right. Again, he's spotting Seth 41 pins. And like I told Seth in the warm-ups, just close frames. The more you do, the more string he has to throw at you.
Well,
So
he crushed the first
he did.
one.
He threw a
just
great
crushed
shot.
It.
Yeah,
Then
it was
he
awesome.
missed the 10. But
Yeah. That's all right.
sure got noisy.
Yeah, we got one league in here, and another one follows us in about 45 minutes. Nice. There we go. It's the first time he hasn't started out with at least a double.
Right.
So that's a good sign for Seth.
I haven't had a match yet.
No.
I mean, he's
No,
pretty
not
much
really.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Derek gave him a run.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of, he had a shot at the 9th and 10th.
Yeah, they both had a shot into the 6th, 7th frame, but it just didn't happen. Nope, that one's going to go right.
Hang on.
Wow, the 1-5.
Wow.
Well, actually, not bad. Could have been a lot worse.
Right.
And it's tough for our new members, number one, to even be in this scenario. But then on top of that, we're on the internet.
Right. And then Ron, averaging 250. I need another
please.
pill.
Yeah, Clark Kent of bowling right now. There we go. There we go. All right.
Nice
Good
shot.
And again, after we edit this and Scott puts the ticker on there for your help, we can, that phone's going to be dinging all night. You won't be able to get any sleep.
No sleep at all. That'll aggravate me.
Yeah. Sure.
Damn phone. What was your name?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Brooklyn?
Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right. Come on, give him a fight.
I like it.
Give him a fight. I like both of these guys, but I want them to give them a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, I always like to see new champions.
Do you know how many you've had? How many I mean, do you have an idea?
I did. You know, I had everything.
Until you lost
I had
until
everything
the flood?
Till the flood, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, I knew who my first
yeah,
5-time champion was, first 10-time champion, and
that's a shame.
yeah, it is.
Who would have thought?
And I had every tournament folder.
Who would have thought? You know,
I had
that
every
would
tournament
happen.
folder from 1982. Yeah. Well, you know, and had it was all manual, all paperwork, all
Right.
files.
Yeah.
So
No way to back that up.
yeah, to get all the stuff on a disc, even back then we had floppies and stuff, would have taken forever. But then the flood took care of that.
Right. And how many gallons of water did you figure?
The water bill
It would have
was
sunk the Titanic.
pretty much. The water bill was almost $800, and which means it had to be in the 300,000 gallon range, somewhere like that. And that came from a 50-cent part in the back of a toilet.
Isn't that terrible?
Wonderful, yeah. Great
Nice
shot. Great shot. Spare 3-bagger.
He's feeling it.
Ron was rattled. Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah, I did notice.
Yeah, he's rattled like a snake. But, you know, Seth here,
No, he's in this.
open spare strike, yeah.
Throw one here.
Sure. Nothing wrong with that. He can get a double, too.
Looks good.
Sure does.
I can't see real well, but I liked it when it
Yeah.
left.
This came up a little light. What do you leave? 3, 6,
3, 6.
9. Did the 9 fall? Must have.
The 9's gone. No, it's there.
No, it's still there. But he's on a strike, so if he covers it, we're good.
Okay.
All right, so 3, 6, 9. And that looks pretty good. Oh. Couldn't get it to finish. All right, we got a scoring issue that we're going to take care of right now. There we go. Okay, we're good. So Seth up in the 5th frame. He's got open spare, strike open, but you know what? There's still a lot of time left. And when you got 48 pins to play with, anything can happen. Come on, let's make a good shot here, buddy.
Nice
See, all I have to
shot.
do is talk about it.
There you go.
Great ball. That was just as good as the first frame where he left that smoked 10
it
pin.
was. Just can't slow this train down. I mean,
You know, it's like a speeder doing 110 miles an hour, and you're out there trying to throw those strips in front of him to smoke the tires. He's going,
Yeah.
I got your tires right here. And he goes light and carries out the
moved. He
4,
didn't.
5, 7
he did move.
for a 4-bagger.
He nearly left the 4-9 last time there.
But see there,
And
he
he
had
ca-
the confidence
to make that move, let it flow.
relax
Yeah.
and let the ball go and see what he's got. It was a great ball. And again, he knew he had to do something because of that fortunate only 9 pin that he left a couple frames or the first frame.
So instead of starting with 4 in a row,
He's got
he
spare
lined
4
up
in
a
row.
little.
Yeah.
He threw a spare and then
Hey,
4 in a
he
row.
wanted to give the kid a break.
Yeah.
You know, first time, figured,
Yeah, you know, pull a punch. Wow, that's been
Again, just a hair high.
Yeah,
But this time 4-7-9. So that's a big open 6 frame.
yeah. Seth's on a strike. You know,
Yeah,
he throws
sure.
another one.
Absolutely.
Really changes things. Well, he's leading now, right?
Well, that'll give him 133 in the 6th. And if Seth should throw a double, He's looking at 1-teen in this 6. So, yeah, he's still up 20 pins. So, but right now, basically, it's pins.
Right.
And if he throws his first one here, he's up a mark or so, which is cool.
Right.
All right, just a bad break by Ron. It was a good shot. 135 in the 6th open. But Seth Adams.
It's a big shot right here.
Yeah.
It's early, but it's
frame,
still.
but yeah, it's huge.
It's a big shot.
Got a strike in the 5th, trying to double here and get some momentum. Take advantage of that open.
Come on.
And that's going to be close. Oh, it was a great shot.
Yes, it was.
Left to 7. I liked it. The kid's showing some resolve here. I think the nerves factor's over now.
He's calmed
last
down.
couple of
He's
shots
calmed
he's
down.
thrown very well. Really has. But of course, you know, our favorite pin is the 10. Lefty's favorite pin's the 7. Let's see if he can make this.
Hang on.
Hold. No. That's the tough part. When you throw no thumb, you really need to stick your thumb in a ball for spares. And he'll learn that. Hard enough to make it.
Yeah.
But now if you don't have your thumb in there and it's all roll,
It's
unless you throw it at the right speed and at the perfect angle, you're not going to cover it. So we got 85 in the 6th. Teron Hall's 135 in the 6th. So 50 pins, but he's only down 9 pins.
9 pins?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and
shot.
another great shot. Wow. All right, come on. Wow. Can't say he isn't going right at him.
No, he's throwing great
He's throwing
shots.
some quality shots, but just can't get the carry.
They'll cover it this time. No.
Yes. All
Man.
right. All right. He's having fun.
Oh, yeah. He's cashing for 1,000.
Oh, yeah. He's going to make a
Bowling
grand.
in the finals. His
Yeah.
first finals, right?
Sure. And plus now he's got bragging rights over Kim, his wife.
He's all over the world.
We're making him a star.
Yeah.
You know, with all the mail you're going to go get with that ticker, get him being a,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
I'll let you know how the
transportation.
mail works out.
Wow, that was high again, and he left a 4. That time he didn't give it as much
No.
room as he did the prior time when he went up, came up light. Fortunately for Ron, his line is starting to go away, but he's only got 3 frames
Yeah.
left. And Pshaw, he can only shoot 240 if he goes spare sheet. Which would give him about 980, 990 scratch. 980 and change.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have to learn to shake that off. Want to give a shout out to Rob Warner, my good buddy. He's got a pro shop here at Cold Creek Lanes. Make sure that everything that could possibly happen here at Cold Creek when we get here is done professionally and great, and as well as General Manager Chris Meska, his lovely wife Michelle, who's battling cancer, and she's in our prayers all the time. Great little house. Great little house. 8th frame. Nice shot.
It's a fine line right there.
Yeah, it is.
Between that 4-9
Yep.
and that strike right there.
See, there's another one. See, the girls are calling you already. They're listening to what we're saying, and they got to go. I got to get a hold of that Nolan dude,
Yeah, they
man.
got to get a hold of me. 1-800.
1-800 got cash. Get lucky. Come on. All right. 4-7. You know, I'm disappointed. Nobody dressed up like Dennis Glover this
I was going
weekend.
to ask you because
You know, and I was going to. I had a great prize going.
you promoted that hard.
I did. I really did.
It's a shame.
Yeah. I mean, you guys, you had a great,
And it was
great
Dennis's
opportunity.
birthday. Dennis's birthday was in there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're as goofy as Dennis is, and so you know his birthday's Halloween. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. You know.
Was it on Halloween?
Yeah.
That's
Now
why
he's catching up to you. I think
yeah.
he's 47 now.
Everybody catches me.
Yeah, is that what it is? And they just
Then they
whiz
go
right
around
by
me.
you?
They
Yeah,
go
they
right
go
around me. It's like a car race. I got the slow car.
All right, 9th frame for Seth. Come on, buddy. Let's finish this out in a blaze here. That's going to go right. And all right, you know, he
The-
needs a break
the crushed
like that.
ones
after-
didn't work.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so if he punches, he could shoot 171, which would give him 219. And Ron, if he just does not double and goes 2-teen, he can shoot
222.
220. So
He needs
this,
Ron to open.
or he needs just close 2 frames would count.
Right.
But if he opens, wow,
Yeah, then he's got a
what a
shot.
shift. Yeah. Oh, more women calling you.
Hello, baby.
I'll be right with you. I
Babe.
gotta go.
We do have some juniors here to do the 50-50 for the junior program tonight. More details about that too. With your yellow practice box disappear. Good luck and nice sport.
Oh, we got a football game starting
Got a football game starting.
in
Got a
Denver,
league starting.
Colorado. The World Series has already started.
Yes. As
Sports
much as you and I love
everywhere.
baseball,
Yeah.
I am a little disappointed that
They hooked
that it
against each
wasn't.
other.
Yeah,
I
that
am
it wasn't
too.
as competitive as I thought it was.
No, they,
Doesn't get that mix that he got before.
now this
Leaves
Yeah.
a 4-5.
interesting.
Is interesting. Yes. Very interesting. Now again, for those of you at home, right-handed, this time you go right with your 4, but the ball going into that combination. So let's see how Ron handles that. Oh, it just didn't quite finish. So now he's at 183 in the 9th. The best he can do is 213 and 7,
20.
220.
This is,
And guess what?
yeah.
Now we got ourselves a ball game because if Mr. Adams here can punch.
219. Wow. So that's if Ron punches.
Right. This. Watching.
Him out.
Or we could have a.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it.
I'm not saying it. I don't. I've got phone calls to make.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Wow.
You can't shut him out.
That was very high. Lucky just to leave the
We've seen that
6'10".
coming. I mean, it had
Yes,
to.
Yep. Now we're looking at the best he can do of 203 and 7. Now,
Some great
he had
shots.
it-
Barry.
yeah. So yeah, a couple.
Yeah.
85. So when we're going to have an in-depth conversation with Ron because so when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, don't go away.
Yeah.
This is going to get
I'm
interesting.
curious myself.
You're watching the ABT here at Cold Creek Lanes in Lafayette, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa with my partner Nolan Carruthers. We're here with our 3-time ABT Denver Branch champion Ron Hall out of Aurora. Ron, machine, dude. It was just sweet watching. We think
Nick.
maybe you threw 3 bad shots in 4 games.
Thank you, Nick.
You really threw the ball well. What were you using today?
I switched to the uproar the 3rd game of qualifying and just stuck with that the rest of the way.
What a look. What a look. And you shot 299 with it Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah.
We shot
You know, you
9-0.
keep this up, the military's just they're going to ship you to like Athens or something.
Well,
you know?
there's a petition going
Oh, is
around right to get him back to Korea.
Oh, God.
Korea would be okay. That's
Yeah.
where my joggy is. So.
Oh, okay.
I didn't sign it.
Oh, God. Now, remember, he's in charge of your future.
Yeah,
Your
well,
future social life, as we
this
know
is
it.
scary.
I know.
I don't know what he's
But I'm liking it.
Well, you know what? If you want, I can put Jason Poole in charge of that.
God.
No,
Oh,
no, I'll
no.
take you. He's got my spare ball. He didn't return it.
Yes.
I mean, what? Yeah.
What a guy. Congratulations, man.
What are
Hey, thanks a
what
lot.
are friends
Appreciate
for?
it.
You know?
Yeah.
The guy's got your stuff, promises he's going to bring
He
it,
wants to run a
doesn't.
ticker. You're down with it.
Oh, I got to. I mean, it's automatic.
Yeah.
The minute I heard he was going to do that for you,
Yeah.
so I'm in. Yeah, whatever.
Made my day.
Yeah, great shooting, buddy. Just getting back to your performance was excellent. I mean, you had a great look. I noticed in the first match you looked like you were having a little trouble with 17, but you know the match is over, so it looked like you made a move inside. Saw what kind of range you had potentially as far as carry, and
Right.
you just had such a great look. You threw the ball so good. I think you circled the ball once in 4 games and almost carried anyway.
Yeah.
And
thanks.
then that isn't it amazing though, the deeper that you got, and a lot of times, and we said the same thing, it looked like it was going to be too high, but it was just so
Yeah.
pure, so
Yeah.
flush, took everything straight back. What a great look. But we're saying, you know, if it starts to dry up just a little bit, that great shot all of a sudden is going to go through the face. And that kind of happened with you with that 4.79, and the
Yes.
7.10 was just I couldn't believe that shot. But you know it happens. But the nice thing is you threw the ball so well they never came into play.
right.
You know, had you had an opponent, and we're not going to down Seth Adams at all by any stretch. First time in the top 5, nervous as heck. He had a shot to take you.
Well, if he carries those 2 smash
right.
7s, it's a different
Oh,
match.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
he threw some good quality shots. And he had a chance to go around you in the 10th frame if he punches. But you're asking a lot of somebody that's learning how to play in tournament patterns. He'll pick things up quicker as he gets into it.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool to see him throw a big last game in the semis to basically go from not making the top 5 to being the leader.
Right.
That's how
crazy.
tough
Yeah.
the pattern was. So I was very proud of him. I thought he did a great job, and obviously both Nolan and I are just, you know, we're in awe of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's you're you know, like we were talking about earlier, everybody has what we call a zone where your timing and everything is so good. You want to bowl anybody you can, and you want to bowl anything you can possibly get your hands on, because you know it's not going to last forever.
You're on a run.
You just hope
Yeah.
that it goes as long, you know, and you're there right now.
Yeah.
You really are. You're throwing the ball great.
Thank
you
you,
know,
Nick.
Jeff
I appreciate
Schleihuber a couple months ago was in that zone where he threw the ball so well I couldn't believe the same guy.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody does get in. Spencer Ross Kelly a year or so ago had a shot to win 3 titles in a row.
Mike Vasquez
Wow.
went
Mike
on a run.
Vasquez, yeah. So it's nice when you're in that. Your confidence level so high, arm swing gets so loose, and you just want to say, "Pot games today."
Well,
We
he's
can
in
do
a zone
something?
everywhere we go.
So
We've
far.
been running into each other for like 3 weeks now. He said earlier today, he said, "Where are we going to bowl Tuesday?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "We got to keep this going."
Why not?
He said, "Tuesdays every other day," and we've been. And I said, "Well, let's go bowl somewhere." I said, "Let's go Pablo." Forget that.
Yeah, I
just go
think.
bowl.
We'll go bowl and have dinner.
There you go.
There you go.
Come
And again,
check out
ladies and
North
gentlemen, Ron Hall, great show. He's on a roll, really is. Are you gonna be able to make it next week?
Yes, next week
Oh,
is
there
good.
you go.
My backyard.
Okay. Oh.
And then I think I'll have to miss a few weeks.
Oh,
That's a shame.
Well, he's going to give everybody in the club a chance,
Well,
you know, which is nice of him.
The
I think.
petition's got him nervous.
Is that what it is? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for us here at Cold Creek. Nick Lasorsa, Nolan Carruthers, Ron Hall. Great showing. Winning title number 3. $1,831 put in his pocket on top of that. But we're going to see you next week at AMF North Glen, 104th and I-25. Haven't been there in a while, so come on out. Great bowling center. Look forward to seeing you. And again, Scott Sledgester, our producer here at Colorado Sports, we'll see you our regular time, 5 o'clock next Sunday. Have a great week.
Thank you.